Hey everybody, this is GM Tuck and
Lady Tuck.
it has been a long time since we've done anything on the channel. Life, adulting, family obligations have kind of gotten in the way of doing things. But we are back. We're giving it a go again. I mean, it is YouTube. It's not like the old videos went anywhere. The the Warhammer Underworld stuff is probably gone for now. It kind of fizzled locally. But there's something that Lady Tuck and I have been getting into lately, and that is what you see before you. Ta-da! Ooh, a hand model. My beautiful wife's hand modeling there. And that is KeyForge. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump you there. She and I have been card gaming a lot lately. We were actually talking about finding a hobby both she and I could get into, something to do together in our spare time, what little we have of it. And this kind of came up, and then we heard about KeyForge. You don't have to build decks. You just bust open a box, and it's a really cool game. She and I have both really been enjoying playing it. And what are we doing today with these boxes before you there, Lady Tuck?
We're going to open them up, and hopefully they're going to be real good decks, and then we're going to fight each other.
We're going to battle. So here we go. We're just going to, I'll let you pick which one you want, and I'll take the leftover. All right. Now, the beautiful thing about this game is these decks are generated by an algorithm, meaning that neither of us know which one is going to be in this deck. So I got, and the name is even generated by an algorithm. Let's put our boxes over here. Eltergrim Thornketh Warlock. And what did you get? Because I heard a chuckle.
The Senor of Eldendale.
Eldendale, all right. And what factions do you have?
I have Mars, Logos, and Untamed. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that.
I have Dis, Untamed, and Sanctum. Every deck I open is Sanctum, I swear.
But I like Untamed.
So I do like Untamed, and I like Dis the best. And the Dis is my favorite, and it looks like it's got some good cards. So what they also do, and I'm going to cover up the QR code in case I don't scan this in time. They generate each deck randomly. So the QR code, what that's for is scanning and registering the deck online to show that you have a unique deck.
Yep,
so
this is the only Senor of Eldendale there will ever be.
Oh, it's a shame.
And I hope it's
the one and
a
only
good one.
And this is the only Eltergrim Thornketh Warlock in
No one
existence
cares about him.
Well,
It's all about the Senor.
We'll say about that. So anyway, we had a little interruption. It'll be a dip in time there. Our dog decided to be wild. But what's cool is they each deck is generated randomly. And oh, I got Chota, Monica's favorite card. He does something really cool. But each deck is unique, so no two are the same. And oh my goodness, this one looks really good actually. So that's what's cool.
Yeah, Chota too.
Oh, nice. So it's a really neat. Back in my Magic the Gathering days, I used to, and Monica doesn't, or sorry, Lady Tuck doesn't have.
They know my name. It's fine.
I know. It's been in other videos. She doesn't have experience. I guess you may have played Magic a little bit. I don't know.
Never played it.
Never played it.
Never played it.
But we got into Pokemon with our nephew and enjoyed playing it with him and played a little bit ourselves, as a matter of fact. And this really is a nice thing for draft because you pay $10 and you have a full deck.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about deck building or whether you have the latest and greatest stuff. You just buy it and you're set.
Yeah. Now, there is a rabbit hole you can go down, full disclosure, where you're like, I want to find the deck with the coolest stuff in it.
Yeah, you don't want to know how many decks we bought.
Enough to find the cool things we want. And we'll have some videos with the cool decks on here in the coming days. But we're just going to go through the game and kind of explain to you what's happening. And if you're watching a KeyForge video, most likely you know. But, you know, if you're not, hey, check the game out. It's really worth looking into. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle these up, and then we'll be right back. All right, so we are shuffled up, ready to roll. Lady Tuck really looked through her deck. I just literally looked at the top 5 cards when I was talking to you guys. And, she's a master strategist or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
she's shooting me daggers. It's probably a good thing you can't see her. Also, keep in mind there will be a lot of censorship because when I start beating her, she likes to cuss. And so there'll be a lot of, to keep it PG, a lot of family-friendly beeps. It's going to sound like an episode of Cops if I start getting too far ahead. All right, so what you do in KeyForge, the object of the game is in the name. You are trying to forge keys. They are illustrated by these lovely counters here and here. And you get these things called amber. We have these little tokens right here. When you get 6 amber, you flip the key over like that. And if you flip all 3 of your keys, you win the game. It'll become a little more clear than mud in just a moment. But what you do is you randomize who's the first player. The first player is going to draw 7 cards, and they can only play or discard 1 card on their turn. And the second player gets to play as normal. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start the game and we're going to describe things as they're happening. So do you want evens or odds?
I'll do odds.
Odds. It is odds. So already we're starting with the bleeps. And you can tell first player is not always the best thing. So she'll draw 7 and I'll draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now you also have the option, if you don't like your hand, you just think it's awful, you can mulligan. In this situation, I actually don't think I'm going to. Are you good with yours?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so she will get to declare a house. So on your faction card, you have 3 houses. In my case, I have Dis, Untamed, and Sanctum. You will declare a house, and you can only play or use cards from that house you declared for that turn.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
Okay.
I'm going to declare Untamed.
Untamed.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to play Dust Pixie. And Dust Pixie lets me take 2 amber.
Yeah, if you notice on the card here, there are little amber symbols on the side here. And when you play a card from your hand, you just get those. So she gets those right away.
I am done, so I will ready Dust Pixie.
Okay. So I will declare, let's see, I'm going to go Untamed. I am going to play Nocturnal Maneuver. When I play it, I exhaust up to 3 creatures, which means turn them sideways.
Okay.
And you unexhaust on the end of your turn. So that's what the advantage is. You also draw up to 6 on the end of your turn. So I'm screwing her over, and she didn't cuss this time. And it also has
plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time left to cuss. And it also has an amber on it, so I will get one for that. And
I'm still beating you.
Do what?
I'm still beating you.
For right now, you are. And then I'm going to play down a creature, Witch of the Eye. It has 3 power, which we'll describe when we get to actually somebody fighting the other stuff. And it has an ability called Reap, and we'll get into Reap and all that in a little bit. When you reap with it, you return a card from your discard pile to your hand. And that is all I'm going to play, and so I will draw back up to 6 and pass the turn to a Lady Tuck.
Okay, I will also do Untamed. Put an Ancient Bear out.
Okay.
He's pretty frightening.
Mm-hmm.
He has an ability called Assault 2, but I'll get to that when I fight with him. Next I will play Troop Call, which is an action. When you play, you return each friendly Niffle creature from your discard pile and from play to your hand. There are none. I only played this because it gives me an amber.
Greedy.
Boom. Next,
Greedy, greedy.
I will play Way of the Bear. This is an upgrade. It also gives me an amber. This creature gains Assault 2, and what that means is before this creature attacks, you deal 2 damage to the attacked enemy. So, let's see here. I don't want... What would happen if I put it on him? Does it stack?
Yeah,
Okay.
It does stack.
So I'll do 2 different assaults, or is it 4 total?
You'll do 4 total.
Okay,
yeah.
then I will go ahead and put that on Way of the Bear.
Okay.
I mean on the bear.
On the bear.
And then I'm going to also play Nocturnal Maneuver because I got to get that amber. And I'm going to exhaust you.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. So that was so cool. All right. All right. I am going to... Oh, I should have unexhausted that.
No,
no,
I just
you did because you
exhausted
did that. You're right. I'm cheating.
Come on.
I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm going to declare Sanctum. So it's my heroic knight, guys. I'm going to play Lady Maxina, and she has an ability when she comes into play, stun a creature. Stun says when this creature is used, it does nothing other than discard all stun counters on it. So I'm going to put stun on your bear. And then I'm also going to play another Lady Maxina to stun another creature.
Okay. Rude.
Yep, I am. And I will pass the turn. So you see there's a lot of back and forth. Really quick game when you get the feel for it. Really goes quickly. And it's really easy to teach too. Okay.
All right. I'm going to do Untamed. I'm going to play Grasping Vines. Return up to 3 artifacts to their owner's hands. We don't have any artifacts out, but it gives me an amber.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I have 6, and next turn, at the beginning of my turn, I will be able to forge a key, I say check.
Yep.
So, I have Untamed. All I can do with my Untamed guys, since they're stunned, is take the stun off them. I cannot fight, I cannot reap, I can't do anything.
Yep.
So that is all I will do with them.
Okay.
And then I am done. So now I will unexhaust.
Alrighty.
And that is a check.
Uh-huh. All right. So I am going to declare... I'm going to declare Sanctum. So I am going to do a fight. I am going to fight with this creature, this Lady Maxina, and as long as she doesn't have anything that says taunt on her side, which she doesn't, I can choose who I fight, and I'm going to fight your Dust Pixie with Lady Maxina. Okay. So they both deal their damage to each other at the same time. This Dust Pixie only has 1 health and damage. The number is the same for everything. So for magic terms, this would be a 1 strength, 1 toughness creature. It's going to take 5 damage, which will knock it out. Lady Maxina is going to take 1 from the pixie, but Lady Maxina has armor, which absorbs that hit. Then I am going to do an action. You can do 3 things with a creature on your turn. You can reap with it. You can do an action if it has an action. And reap gives you an amber. And you can also fight with it, which is what I did earlier. So I'm going to do an action, return Lady Maxina to my hand.
Oh, no.
And then I'm going to play Lady Maxina down again and stun your bear.
My poor bear.
Your bear. It's unbearable. Dad jokes all day. All right. So that is me. I'm done. And it is your turn. So when her turn starts, she has to forge a key.
Oh, yes, I do. Thank you.
There's no, I will wait later. You have to do it.
If you got 6
If you got enough to forge it, whatever the current cost is, there are things that can modify it. It's always 6.
So what this means is I'm winning.
Yeah, okay. Just put the salt in the wound.
Hmm.
And which house are you going to declare?
I'm going to do Untamed again.
Okay.
I'm going to unstun my poor bear.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he'll be able to do something with his fancy assault, but so far it ain't happening.
Nope.
And then I will play Kindreth Longshot. And she's exhausted.
And she has Elusive and Skirmish. Elusive means the first time it's attacked, no damage is dealt on her side or my side. Skirmish says the first time she fights, she doesn't take damage. So she gets in there and attacks really quick. She also has an ability that says Reap, deal 2 damage to a creature. So that seems pretty good.
But that's all I can do. I'm done.
Okay. So, I was supposed to undo these on my turn. I need to actually do the game right for doing videos and teaching people, right? So I am going to play Key Hammer. If your opponent forged a key on their previous turn, unforge it. Your opponent gains 6, and the flavor text says, "What time is it?" And I gain an amber from doing that.
I'm still winning.
Okay. And I'm going to play out Poltergeist. It's an action. Use an artifact controlled by any player as if it were yours. Destroy that artifact. There are no artifacts in play, but I'm going for that sweet, sweet amber. Okay. And then what was cut earlier, because we realized I couldn't do it, is I'm going to play Troubadour. I must lose 3 in order to play him. He has taunt, and if he is destroyed, I gain 5 amber.
Tell them what taunt is. I don't think we told them.
So taunt says that where you place creatures in this game is really important. If you notice, we're making a line across. If a creature has taunt, then you must attack it. You cannot attack the creatures immediately to the left or right of it. Now, the Witch of the Eye here could be attacked, but Lady Maxina could not. And neither could this Ember Imp, which says that your opponent cannot play more than 2 cards each turn.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And I will be done.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. And now you forge that key again.
Oh, yes, I do. Deja vu.
Been in this place before.
Okay, let's see. Yes, I'm going to do Mars.
Okay.
So, I will play Orbital Bombardment. That gives me an amber. When I play it, reveal any number of Mars cards from your hand. For each card revealed this way, deal 2 damage to a creature. You may choose a different creature each time. Okay, so I'm revealing 1, 2, and 3. So that's going to be 6 damage.
Uh-huh.
Now, do I want to divvy it up or just destroy? Well, I can't destroy anyone because she's got armor, so she effectively would need 7 hits.
Mm-hmm.
He would need 7 hits. I think I will take out your Witch of the Eye with 3.
Okay, does it say you have to, it would be 4 or is it 2? So
for each card revealed this way, deal 2.
You may choose a different creature each time. So
May
you would do 2 for 4 for revealing 2 cards here.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
And then you could do another 2 here to this Ember Imp.
Yes,
because I know you want to.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Because you want to get rid of that, so you can play more than just that 1 card.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
And then
that's not a creature.
Oh, sorry, that's an action. He goes away. Next I will play a Grabber Jammer.
Grabber Jammer.
Your opponent's keys cost 1 more amber.
Why you do this to me?
Eh, you're not even close. Don't worry about it. Yes, that will work for me. Next, I would play Zizix the Many. You don't do anything right now.
Okay.
Yeah. That will do it for my turn.
Okay. All right. Well, it's not looking great for me, but let's see what I can do here. Okay. You've got 1 amber over there.
Mm-hmm.
I will declare. I'll declare Dis. So I'm going to play Charette. When I play it, I capture 3. At least get this one. Boop. All right. And then I am going to play Hand of Dis. Destroy a creature that's not on the flank.
Oh, my bear! He didn't get to do anything.
Nope. And it happens a lot in this game,
yes,
by the way.
Yes, it
does. Things die in droves. And then I am going to attack your Grabber Jammer with Troubadour.
Okay.
So they're both dealt damage at the same time. You have 4 and 1 armor, so it will take 5 to knock you out. And you will deal 4 to me. And that damage does stay on from turn to turn. That is an important thing to know. That's different than like some other card games. The damage stays there. Okay, and then I'll draw back up. And I'll be done.
Wow, I have terrible. Let me see here. Okay, I will declare Logos.
Logos, all right.
I am going to play Sloppy Lab Work. It is an action that gives me an amber. I archive a card and discard a card. So, what that means is your archive is separate from your discard pile, and you can pick it up at the beginning of your turn whenever you want. Is that correct?
Yeah, and you have to pick up everything in it.
Yes.
And that's after you declare your faction, you just get to grab them all. So what's good about that is that you can just set up a potentially bomb hand turn where you're just grabbing. Mars really likes to do it because you can grab 4 or 5 different things and that you have, and then like the one she had that said reveal all the Mars cards. You just pick up 6 Mars cards and show a bunch and knock out a big dude. It's pretty nice. And what did you play there? Library access?
No,
Or
that
you
was my
discarded?
discard.
So yes, you can also just discard. You do not have to play. If you just
No,
if you have a dead hand, a dead card in your hand, you don't want it, just get rid of it. The other nice thing is too, is you don't deck out in this. You can reshuffle your deck once you go through it all.
And then I'm going to play Dr. Escoterra. I do gain 1 for each forge key your opponent has. Unfortunately, Ryan does not have any forge keys yet.
No.
But he's still out there. And that is my turn.
Okay. All right. So I am going to declare. Let's go with Sanctum. I'm going to play Take Hostages. For the remainder of the turn, each time a friendly creature fights, it captures 1, and I get an amber for playing that.
Goodbye, creatures.
I'm going to, just for the amber, play Terms of Redress. Choose a friendly creature to capture 2. I'm going to put that on Troubadour, and I also get an amber for that. And put that there. Then I am going to play Cleansing Wave. Heal 1 damage from each creature, gain 1 for each creature healed this way. I'm going to heal 1 off of my Troubadour to get 1 more. And then I am going to play Shield of Justice. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. So you see how fast this game can swing. And if you could see her face right now. So Lady Maxina is going to fight your Zix the Mini.
Zizix.
Okay.
She will take 1.
Nope.
Oh, your shield.
Because of my shield.
Oh.
Yep. And Dr. Escoterra and Lady Maxina are going to trade blows there.
Goodbye,
And
everyone.
I will pass the turn.
Oh, you let 1 live.
I did.
Oh, yeah, you only had 2 sanctums.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, boy. Well. I guess I will do Logos.
Okay.
I'm going to play down a Bat Drone.
All right. And it has skirmish, so when you fight with it first, you don't take damage. And it has a fight ability that you steal 1 when you fight with it. Oh, how cute.
Then I will play Phase Shift. You may play one non-logos card this turn.
Oh.
I'm going to go with Zorg, who enters play stunned because he's so powerful.
Oh no.
Yes. And before I use him to fight, I get to stun the creature Zorg fights and each of that character's neighbors. So if I tried to fight her, they would all be stunned.
Yeah.
But that's why Zorg enters stunned, because that is a little bit OP.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to take an action to ready him, which I cannot do right now. So my turn's over.
Okay. Well, that seems good. I will declare Dis. I'm going to play Fear. Return an enemy creature to its owner's hand. Let's put Zorg back in your hand there.
That's fine. At least you didn't wait till I had unstunned him. Then I would be cussing.
Yeah. Then I'm going to play Mind Barb. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand.
Oh, okay.
And I gain an amber for that. See if I can get
Pick
Zorg
wisely.
there. No, I didn't.
Close. You got real close. No! This was going to let me steal one of his amber for each friendly Ready Mars creature.
Good.
I didn't have any, but I was trying to get them.
Get that out of here.
Oh boy.
And then I'm going to put down the Dominator
I love that
Bauble,
one.
and it's an artifact. And so we haven't played any artifacts yet. Artifacts kind of sit behind your creatures. They come in play exhausted as well, and they sometimes have actions. And this one has an action that if I exhaust it, I get to use a friendly creature. And that's any creature, so it doesn't have to be in the house I declared. So it's pretty handy. Okay, and then I'm going to fight you with some stuff. I'm going to fight you with this Troubarou to your Bat Drone. And the Bat Drone has Skirmish, but it doesn't, that doesn't affect it.
Yes,
if it had
this
elusive,
is only
that
when
would affect it. Yes.
This is only when I fight you.
Yes. And so now Troubarou has 5 on him. And then I am going to do an ability called Reap, which any character can do. And that is where you just exhaust them and you get an amber for doing that. And that's a check. So you were saying about me not being able to get keys.
Well, you still don't have one.
Oh.
Let's see here. I'll do Untamed.
Okay.
Okay, let me see here. First, I'm going to Reap with Kindreth for the Amber, and her Reap ability says deal 2 damage to a creature. You may think I'm crazy, but not right now. I'm going to deal 2 damage to Charette.
Okay.
You see, I could have taken out Troubarou,
Oh, I know
but I have something up my sleeve.
Oh, no. Okay.
And that is Save the Pack. If I play, destroy each damaged creature. Gain 1 chain. So these ambers go back to me.
Yes.
And chains are what this little chart is, and it's basically a way for you to have a punishment after you do something really, really devastating.
Yes.
So a chain means that when I draw back up to my 6 cards, which is what you usually do at the end of your turn, I only draw up to -1 card, 5.
Yep. Okay.
So let me see.
So when a creature that has amber that's captured gets knocked out or killed, it goes back to the player that it stole it from. So it's a way to buy time, but they do get it back all at once.
So it's kind of a risk to do.
And then also Troubarou, when he was destroyed, I gained 5 amber.
Oh! I forgot about that. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Oh,
but
no,
whatever.
you should have. To me, in my opinion, you should have. All right.
Let's see. I totally could have done that. Well, then I'm done.
Okay.
Have fun with your keys. So this time I do not drop to 6. I can only draw to 5. I only have 5. So my chain goes away for this turn. And I'm done with that.
Okay. So, let's...
Forge your key.
I do forge a key.
And you have plenty left over. Oh dear, I may have just shot myself in the foot with Kindreth Longshot.
Yay! I didn't say anything. I was just like, yeah, kill it.
Yeah, kill it. Do it.
You should. I agree with what you're doing here. Okay. I am going to declare Untamed as well. So I'm going to put down a Mermook. It says your opponent's keys cost +1. And then I'm going to put down an Ancient Bear. I get a bear too. And then I'll pass the turn because that's all I can do is play some critters down.
I'm going to go with Logos.
Okay.
I'm going to play Doc Bookton. And, oh, sorry, I wanted to get my archive, and
Go
I have
ahead.
to do that before
Yeah, you have to do it
declare,
when you
right?
declare the house. You pull your archive, but you can
Okay.
do. Yeah, that's fine.
My bad, everyone.
It's all right.
That is actually all I'm going to do. My hand is not the best right now, so
Okay.
your turn.
All right. Okay, I am going to declare. I'm going to declare Untamed again. I'm going to put down a Niffle Ape and a Snufflegator. They're just kind of regular creatures. The only thing is Snufflegator has Skirmish.
And Niffleape.
And when Niffle Ape is attacking, you ignore Taunt and Elusive. So he can get to...
He could get my long shot.
Yeah, but I'm not really worried about that because I'm going to play Lost in the Woods.
Oh, okay.
Choose 2 friendly creatures and 2 enemy creatures. Shuffle each chosen creature into their owner's deck. So I'm going to do those 2. And then I am going to shuffle the Niffle Ape and the Snufflegator that I wasn't too worried about back into my deck.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right, so we shuffle up. And the card count in this game is pretty low. It's 36, 37 counting your faction card. But I like that because it lets you actually, if you have a 1-of with a card, you still are probably going to see it during the game, which is nice. Okay. Do you want to cut my cards?
Sure.
All right. There you go. There I go. And here we go. And then I'm going to reap. Always be reaping. And that is a check. Oh, and I need to flip my...
Oops.
Whoops. Yeah, that's important. Because I already had one. Okay, and then I'll draw back 6.
Okay. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not that fine. I'm going to declare Logos because what I picked up from my archive is Interdimensional Graft. If an opponent forges a key on their next turn, which he is going to do, they must give you their remaining amber. I was hoping he would get a little more amber, but I will take what he does not spend.
Key on their next turn, they must give you the remaining. Okay, all right.
That does give me an amber, though.
That's no fun. I don't like that.
I like it a lot.
I want to keep all that.
And that's actually all I can do, so I'm done.
Okay, well that, ooh. Oh.
So forge a key, you can give me your ambers.
You didn't say please.
I don't need to, I had a card.
All right.
Check.
Oh, I see the advantage of that now. So I mean, I got to
nom.
steal it back, is what you're telling me.
Flip your thing.
Oh yeah, thank you. All right, I am going to declare Sanctum. All right. I'm going to play the Round Table. Each friendly knight creature gets +1 power and gains Taunt.
I've never seen that. That's awesome.
I haven't either. That was a new one for me too.
Very cool.
And I get an amber for playing that. All right. Okay, so they get +1 power from the Round Table.
That is not good for me.
I like it. And then let's see, because I need to be aggressive with this. I'm going to put down Commander Remiel. If I reap, I get to use a friendly non-sanctum creature with him.
Very nice.
And because I just want to see cards and we're playing for fun, I'm going to play Shield of Justice. Friendly creature can't be dealt damage. Not that you have any creatures, but I do want that sweet, sweet amber on my card. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to reap and get 2 more.
Getting down to the wire.
Yep. And then I need 3 more cards.
Okay, I forged my second key.
Okay.
Okay. No clue what I'm going to do. Oops.
What is it?
That was upside down.
Oh.
Oh, this was supposed to be in here, wasn't it? Yes, I didn't discard. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So that means I gotta draw one up. I drew the wrong thing.
That's fine.
My bad,
That's okay. We'll let it go.
Okay. Nothing I really love. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna declare Mars. We're gonna put down John Smith. We are going to give him a Biomatrix backup upgrade, which, if he is destroyed, I get to put him into my archives rather than in my discard pile. And that does give me an amber.
Okay.
Next, I'm going to put Zorg down again.
Okay. I forgot about him.
Yep, he's still there. He was just waiting, biding his time. And that will do it for me.
That's all you wrote. Okay. So, I'm going to declare I think I'm going to go with Untamed. So I'm going to play down the Niffle Ape and our pal the Snufflegator. They're back at it. And then I am going to reap with the bear and reap with the Mermook. And now I am at 6. That's a check for my last key.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
Sometimes it's not better to fight. Like I could have easily taken out John Smith on that turn, but you know, it is about the amber. So
now, if he is stunned, is he considered ready, or does
yes, he is ready.
Just checking.
But he can only do the only action he can take is to remove stunned.
Yes. Let me see here. Okay, I'm going to declare Mars. I'm going to play Yixley Marauder. When I play it, I capture 1 for each friendly ready Mars creature. That is 2.
Well, that is unfortunate.
And for each amber he has, he gets a power.
That's even more unfortunate.
It sure is. And you know what's even more unfortunate? John Smith can ready a non-agent Mars creature, which applies to him.
If you fight or reap with him.
What?
You have to fight or reap with him to do that.
Oh, I'm going to reap, and then he's going to do that.
Okay.
Okay. So he's ready now.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go ahead and take the stun off him and hopefully be able to use him eventually.
Okay.
Let me see. I gotta play this right. I cannot catch up to you amber-wise.
Just remember that.
I know. I don't like it. So he's got 4 power on him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna fight your... I'm gonna go ahead and fight your Mermook because I don't like that my keys will cost 1 more. So I will take 1 damage.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna play Martian Hounds. Choose a creature. For each damaged creature, give the chosen creature 2 +1 power counters. I'm going to give 2 power counters to, I guess, John Smith.
Okay, beefing him up a little bit.
A little bit. He's a little weak.
Okay.
Couldn't do much to get your amber out of there, but I did what I could too. So.
Well, this is about to be a neat turn.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So I'll play out another Niffle-Ape. I will reap with this Niffle-Ape, reap with this Ancient Bear, and reap with this Snufflegator.
Oh, you got... Oh, I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing. Congratulations on your win.
And then I'm going to play Chota Hazri. When I play him, I lose 1. If I do, I may forge a key at current cost.
Oh, you were just waiting for me to get done with my turn.
Yeah. I had smugness inside of me. I was like,
there was nothing I could do. Well,
no.
Good game.
Yeah. So
Forged
these are.
all
What do you
three.
think of your deck?
I don't like it that much,
You don't
but
like
I
it?
kind of knew that when I looked through. For example, there's this one card that I played early on. Troop Call. Return each friendly Niffle creature from your discard pile and from play to your hand. There are none. I don't have any.
In the
There's
deck?
not. There's a single Niffle-Ape. I'm sorry. There's a single Niffle-Ape.
Oh.
That's all it could do.
Yeah, boy, that's
Made it
tough.
kind of worthless.
So yeah, sometimes here's the thing: the good/bad of this game. Your deck is your own. It's very unique. There's none other like it. It's generated by a computer algorithm. Sometimes that algorithm does squirrely things.
Sometimes it does great things.
But
it
you
knows
know,
the combo.
the nice thing is if you go out, if you're having a night at a gaming store or club or whatever, and they're doing a sealed deck format for KeyForge, I encourage you to go just at least try that because you could have a fun night gaming.
Can you explain what a sealed deck format
Yeah,
is?
so sealed deck is just what we played today, where
Yep.
literally neither of us had ever seen these decks. They came in like
We opened
this
them
closed
today.
box.
You saw
we
us
opened
open
them and played them, and so you can play a tournament that way. To me, that is the single coolest thing about this game. Is that I used to love draft, but I was horrible at it in Magic. And draft is where you're given a bunch of closed packs, and you have to pick a card from the pack, and then pass them to your left. And then pass them to your right and all this other stuff. And sometimes it just came down to who got past the good stuff. Well, these decks are, it really does depend on what combos you see when you're playing the deck.
Yep.
And your deck is your own. And when you find a deck you really like, you take it out and play against other people. And it's a lot of fun. We really enjoy it. And
That is something that I didn't like about Pokemon was the stress of building the best deck.
Yeah.
Like it was never over.
It
Do I
was
have the right combos? Do I have the right segments of every different type of item?
Yeah, and
Do
it
I have
really
this and
turned
this?
into, hey, find me some good stuff. I like playing card games with you, but I liked to tweak decks a little bit for my Magic days. So I would kind of build a deck for her, and she'd go, nah, I don't like that. I like this. And we would go through it like that. But
It's fun, but this is kind of like a relaxing version of
Yeah,
that because you
and
don't
I
have to
really-
worry about the deck building.
And do you think that if you have friends and family that might be a little interested in card games?
This could be a good gateway drug.
Yeah, I think so. I
It's
think
simple. Like I remember the first time I played it, it was a little intimidating. I didn't know what any of the things meant.
Yeah.
But after that, I was hooked because it was so simple. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, the symbols are odd and I didn't know all the terms, but they're pretty easy to grasp. And especially since you can just grab a deck and start playing, it makes it really accessible.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's something that I personally bought a bunch of KeyForge decks for Christmas. And I'm sorry, I'm giving away Christmas surprises. But the people that are getting them don't know they're getting them. And so, it's something that you can literally, if you got, $20 to spend, you could go down to the store, buy a deck for you, for your friend. If you've got some coins and stuff like that laying around the house, you're playing.
Oh yeah, we would use dice for damage because you do have to buy the box set to get all these cards for the powers and the stuns and the damage tokens. But I mean, if you're nerds like us, you got stuff flying around that can easily double as amber. We had some yellow
beads.
tokens, yes. And dice is always a great damage tracker, stuff like that.
Yeah. And, you can't play with dice for the official thing, but so what? Play it at home, trying it out.
Yep.
You could do a lot worse. And it's, like I said, as far as a game goes, for a card game, it's dirt cheap. You don't like the deck you got, you think it's horrible, you literally go spend the cost of a gaming night to get a whole new deck, a whole new way to play.
Now you may end up spending a few
You may
$100.
you may do what we did
and
and be idiots and be like, I want to find the cool decks.
I don't like to think about how much money over time we've spent,
Right.
but it is a lot better than trying to build up a Pokemon or a Magic deck that you know each good card is going to cost somewhere around $30.
Yeah, and to that point, here's the thing: is let's just say I get a deck I don't like, I still have a deck, and we even have some decks that we haven't even taken out of the package yet that you could trade. And
we've done some trades,
and we have done some trades.
It's been pretty awesome.
And so it's not all is not lost. But yeah, check it out. It's a really great game. We're going to be doing some more reports on it. Till we see you next time, this is GM Tuck.
And Lady Tuck.
And we're wishing you happy hobbying.
Bye.